We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at The Blue Flame, issue 4. This is a 2021 series from Vault, written by Christopher Cantwell, art by Adam Gorham. Kurt Michael Russell was the colorist, Hassan Otsmane-Elhaou letterer. In this issue we find our hero, a drunken loser, staggering around drinking a lot, having little flashbacks and hanging out at the grave of his dead friends. He tries to stop a burglar who's stealing a purse and he gets his butt kicked. He talks to his sister for a little while. It's a lot of poor me nonsense. So he's sitting around having a little pity party. And then in this other world or universe or whatever, which may be a delusion, I don't know, he's the Blue Flame and he has to put on a case for the defense of humanity. And he ends up doing something that kind of goes against the rules. He intercedes and tries to save some people's lives. And he manages to help a few people, but he kind of gets a lecture for it anyway. And then he decides to call that reporter chick and, well, they kind of sort of start to have sex. I don't know. I don't really care about any of that. So his trial thing's about to start, and whoa, then we're off to the end of the issue. The book is really slow going. It takes a long time to get anywhere because you've got all these interpersonal drama stuff. This is not a superhero book. This is a personal development book about this guy that suffered a tragedy and he's recovering from it. I didn't hate it. It's just kind of slow going and a little boring to read it month to month. This is definitely a book that needs to be read as a trade paperback. It should have been a graphic novel or a series of them, because this is so slow going, you're just not going to wrap it up in 6 issues. So I have a hard time recommending this as single issues. If you want to read it as a trade paperback, and I'd say get it fairly cheap. I don't think the books are worth $4. Paper quality's kind of garbage on this one too. The art's okay, the story's okay, it's just really slow going. And I think that's just to kind of milk the storyline, because I think this probably could have been wrapped up in a 4-issue miniseries. So I'm not real clear on why this is so slowly paced, if not for milking the storyline, but it might just be that Christopher Cantwell doesn't know any other way to write this story as a comic. This might have been better as a novel, but not as single issues of a comic book. Graphic novel or a prose novel really wouldn't matter. Both those formats would have worked better for this, so I would read it that way if you're interested. It seems like it's an okay story. It's a little slow going. Last issue was a lot slower, but they seem to be kind of getting somewhere now. But as single issues, this is just really, really boring. But I could see where reading it all in one sitting would make more sense, and it would probably feel like you're getting somewhere. So get it in trade. Don't bother with the single issues. It's just not worth it. It's way too slowly paced for that. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel grow, you can share the video on your social media, and you can always support me in other ways by buying something from the Teespring store, supporting me on Patreon, or a one-time donation through Streamlabs, which accepts PayPal. Those links are all in the description, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.